Now we will study how the Kirchhoff's laws are used to find the currents in complicated circuit. In textbook they have given many examples, but I have taken different. Here there are two batteries, one having EMF 5 volt and internal resistance 1 ohm, connected parallel to another battery, EMF 10 volt, internal resistance 2 ohm, and this resistance is 4 ohm. Okay, and we have to use the Kirchhoff's laws. So what are the norms? How we can use these Kirchhoff's laws? See, so there is a complete circuit. Now pass the current as you like, but this is positive, so let current I1 is flowing. From this branch, let current I2 is flowing. So in this branch, which current will flow? I1 plus I2. Here it will be I1 plus I2. Okay. Here it will go I2 and here it will go I1. So first thing, pass the currents. Second thing, give the minimum names for junction A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay. Actually A point, C point, E point, all these points are same point. There is only one junction and it has 3 branches. But if we give the here also name A, then we will not take the different loops or we will get jumbled, and that's why I have given different names A, C, E. In similar way B, D, F, these are also same point. Now choose the closed loop. So for closed loop A, B, D, C, A, for this loop, okay, in this section, what is the rule? Summation EMF plus summation IR is equal to 0. Then from A to B we are going through battery 5 volt, but we are going from positive terminal to negative terminal. So we are going to lower potential. So take that EMF minus 5. Then we will come here D, and then we are going through the another battery 10 volt from D to C, from negative terminal to positive terminal. So from lower potential to higher potential. So 10 volt is taken to be plus 10. So there are 2 batteries, so we have taken summation E. Now we have to take summation IR. See, 1 ohm resistance, current I1, 1 I1, and this is 2 I2. So there are only 2 PDs. We will write here. See, from going from A to B, 1 I1, we are traveling in the opposite direction. Current I1 is here and we are traveling in opposite direction. So we are traveling from lower potential to higher potential. So take that plus 1 I1. Do you get this point? Then we will reach to point D, and while going from D to C, there is a PD 2 I2. How much? 2 I2. And we are traveling in the direction of current. So that is minus 2 I2. And that is equal to 0. So let us solve this equation. Plus 5. Okay. This is plus 5 is equal to, this is taken here, minus I1 and plus I2. So let this is equation number 1. Again use Kirchhoff's law for another loop. कोणता लूप घेऊया आपण आता? खालचा बोला. C, D, F, E, C. Okay. What is rule? Summation EF, summation IR equal to 0. Now move in the loop from C to D. We are going through battery 10 volt, but we are traveling from positive terminal to negative terminal. We are traveling towards lower potential. So take that EMF minus 10. Okay. Now 2 I2 and here I1 plus I2 into 4. So there are 3 PDs or 2 PDs are there. We have to write plus 2 I2. 2 I2 कसं घ्यायचं? पॉझिटिव्ह की निगेटिव्ह? We are traveling from C to D and we are traveling in the opposite direction of current. So plus 2I2, okay, plus 2I2. And here from going from F to E, what is the current? I1 plus I2, and resistance is 4, and product is taken positive or negative. We are traveling in the opposite direction of current, that's why plus, and that will equal to 0. Write this equation, minus 10 is equal to, okay, this is 2I2 and this is 4I2, so that will be equal to 6I2, and they take that 6I2 to right side, so minus 6I2 here. Now I1 into 4I1, but we have taken that 4I1 to right side, so minus 4I1, okay. So that is the equation number 2. Now multiply this equation by 4 and write here, this equation is multiplied by 4, so that is equal to 20 is equal to minus 4I1, okay, and plus 8I2, and take the summation of these two, minus plus minus, we are subtracting, so that gives the minus 30, isn't it? Minus 30, the minus 4I1 and this plus 4I1 gets cancelled, minus 6 minus 8 minus 14I2, okay. So I2 is equal to 30 upon 14, that is equal to 15 upon 7 ampere plus, okay. Now take this value, substitute this value in this equation, so 5 is equal to minus I1 plus 2I2, 2 into I2 value 15 upon 7, so I1 is taken here, minus becomes plus, this is minus 5, and here plus 13 upon 7, so that becomes minus 35 plus 30, minus 5 upon 7 ampere, so that is current I1, minus 5 upon 7 ampere, this current plus 15 upon 7 ampere current, and here that current will be sum of these two, that is 10 upon 7 ampere, okay. Do you get this point? How we will use the Kirchhoff's laws to find the current in different branches. That's why I have taken this example. This is not from textbook. In textbook they have also solved, they have given solved example, but I have changed the values. And for your homework I am giving, very important. See, same diagram is drawn there. What is different? What is difference? 4 ohm, 4 ohm, 10 volt, 10 volt, 5 volt, 1 ohm, same. What is difference? The terminal of this battery changed there, okay. And now you can find the current in different branches. How we can show the currents? See, this is positive terminal and higher battery, so let this current is I1. From that I2 is going there, and here how much current will flow? I1 minus I2 will come here, okay. So in this way give the name A, B, C, D, E, F and draw that, solve that example. You take the different closed loops, write the equations, solve those equations, and very interesting, I am giving answer for this question. The total current in this is 0 ampere, okay. So you have to solve that example for homework. You will take that example. Answer is 0 ampere. See, this current and this current are equal. This current and this current is equal, and that's why subtraction is 0 ampere. Now we will solve this example. Actually this type of example is solved example in textbook, but I have taken different values. See, ABCD, Bridgestone network, B to D, instead of gallonmeter they have shown voltmeter, and resistances are given, and one resistance is unknown, and they have said that network is balanced, and we have to show that this voltage is 0. So do you get the problem? एक्झाम्पल समजलं तुम्हाला? व्हॅल्यूज दिलेले आहेत. क्यूची व्हॅल्यू अशी शोधायची आहे की गॅलॉनमीटर किंवा नेटवर्क इज बॅलन्स्ड, आणि नेटवर्क बॅलन्स झाल्यानंतर वी वॉन्ट टू फाइंड द व्होल्टेज बिटवीन द पॉईंट बी अँड डी. बट इन Wheatstone network we have connected galvanometer here from B to D, and at that time when network is balanced there is no any current in galvanometer. So B and D point have same potential, so potential difference definitely will equal to 0, but we want to show it. Okay, so what we will do, let current I1 is flowing here. So current I2 is flowing here. That current I1 is flowing through the 400 ohm, actually 4 kilo ohm, that means 4000 ohm. And then same current I1 will flow in resistance 50 ohm. No any current is going from D to B. Okay. I2 current is flowing through resistance Q, and then it is flowing through resistance 100 ohm, I2. No any current from B to D. Okay, because network is balanced. So what is the value of Q? By using the balancing condition, P upon Q is equal to R upon S upon R. So 50 to 100 दुप्पट आहे हे, म्हणजे Q ची व्हॅल्यू डेफिनेटली काय असेल, 8000 ओहम. That is the first answer. Okay, then in this region same current is flowing. So what is total resistance here? Resistance between point A, D, C. या पाथमध्ये टोटल रेजिस्टन्स किती आहे, 4000 प्लस 50, सो 4050 ओहम. मग या पाथमध्ये रेजिस्टन्स किती आहे, रेजिस्टन्स बिटवीन पॉइंट ए बी सी. या पाथमध्ये हा आहे 8000 आणि हा 100, so sum will be 8100 ohm. Now what is the potential of point A? Potential of point A is definitely 30 volt. 30 volt battery is connected there. Can we find the potential at point D? Yes. For that purpose, let us find potential difference between point A and A to D. For that purpose, let us find the current I1 first. I1 is equal to this 30 volt battery upon this resistance. This resistance and this resistance are connected parallel to each other. Okay, and this parallel combination is connected with a 30 volt battery. So current I1 can be easily found out. I1 is equal to 30 volt भागिले resistance, so 4050. So that is current I1. What will the value for I2? Yes, 30 volt divided by this total resistance. 30 volt upon 4, yes, total resistance is 8100 ampere. Now potential difference between point A to D, that is current into resistance. Current is I1. I1 is 30 upon 4050, and what is the resistance R1? 4000. Okay, and what is potential difference between point A to B? That is current into resistance. Current I2. Current I2 is 30 upon 8100 into resistance Q. Q resistance is 8000. If we find out these values by making calculation, it will be around of 29 volt, 29 volt. So both PDs are 29 volt. This potential is 30 volt. Okay, and potential difference here across this is 29 volt. So बचा हुआ potential how much? 30 volt minus 29 volt. So 1 volt will be potential at point D, and 30 volt minus 29, so 1 volt will be the potential at point B. So what we have shown, potential at point B and potential of point D are equal. So there is no any current from B to D or D to B. So potential difference between the 2 points E is equal to 0. So in this way, by using Ohm's law, by using Kirchhoff's law, we will solve the electrical networks and we can find the current in different paths. Okay? Thank you.